All right, guys, we're just going to get straight into it. Hopefully you can see the screen here. This is how you can build an online business using my viral TikTok formula and make 5 to 10K per month. Even if you have no experience, even if you've never even touched the camera, even created a piece of content in your whole entire life, this is beginner friendly and it's going to show you the exact steps that I would take to creating content and how to get good at it. So in the next 30 minutes, this is exactly what I'm going to show you guys. Content creation 101. So how you can create thousands of viral content ideas effortlessly to use for your niche and business. Or if you just want to make videos for your own private collection, I guess you could do that too. Second of all, we're going to go over the viral formula. So this is the exact video structure that allows your content to hit the algorithm. And this is what's also going to allow you to grow those 10,000 followers organically in 30 days. No bots, no fake traffic, none of that BS. Okay, all organic traffic. And last, we're actually going to figure out how to turn those clicks into customers. So how to actually convert those views into paying customers, because we want to make them dollar bills, y'all. We don't want to get millions of views and have $0. So if you're on this training right now, chances are you always wanted to start an online business, get out that endless 9-to-5 loop, but you really don't know the steps to take to get there, and you feel a little lost and confused on which way to go. Or maybe you're a kindrepreneur, kind of like I was. You try dropshipping, you try TikTok, you jump from one shiny thing to the next because you've seen some guru talk about it, just to give up after the first sign of trouble. Rest assured, this training will be perfect for you. And by the end, you'll have a really clear way of getting started and making your first 5 to 10K on TikTok. The reason I'll be showing you these 3 steps today, and more importantly, how to actually monetize social media and short form content, is because I was once a broke influencer, and hopefully you never have to be. I came here from Lithuania when I was 5, and I remember ever since I was little, I always wanted to make content. Before, being an influencer was like a job, and every kid in high school wanted to do it. Like literally the only thing I could think about was making YouTube videos, interviews, skits, public pranks. I even did Modern Warfare 2 videos. I didn't want to work my 9-to-5 at Buffalo Wild Wings forever, you know? So when I was 18, I moved to LA and I began collaborating with other influencers on Vine, and I started getting some traction. Quickly, my social life took off. On paper, I was living the life, going to all the parties, meeting all the cool influencers. I had all the connections, but there was just one really big problem. I didn't know how to actually monetize it and make money off of it. I just knew how to get drunk. I literally had millions of followers, but I couldn't even pay my rent. It was embarrassing. So I had to make a choice. The person that I was in the moment to the person that I am today, to the ideal self that I wanted to be, was a long shot away. And back in 2018, there wasn't as much free content on YouTube as there is now. So I kind of just had to start and figure shit out. So the first thing I did was I started studying dropshipping, and I launched my first clothing store. I ended up making like 3K in sales the first month just from promoting it, on YouTube and doing some little stuff here and there. I was feeling good like a big boss, and I'm like, you know what, let me reinvent my money and let me start a brand, because, having a brand is cool. I don't want to dropship clothing anymore. I'm rich. I made 3K. But of course, I wasn't ready to start a brand then. I literally wasted all my money on shit that I didn't even need. I had to get a job at Subway again to stack up my paper. So in 2020, when I was ready, again, I had some more money saved up. I started my brand that I have now, Gassy. I made my first viral marketing ads on meme pages. This was the first place where I actually uploaded my videos on these meme pages, and it started to work, and I actually got sales from it. I started hitting my first 4K, even 7K days. And then in 2021, I pulled this crazy viral marketing stunt where I pretended to crash my Tesla. Freaking news even interviewed me. I made like 50K in sales that day. It was awesome. The sales kept coming in. I ended up getting a warehouse. I actually created a brand, and it worked. I did more viral ads throughout that whole year, just kept pumping it, trying new angles, new products. And then finally, I got my dream car, my Lambo that I have now. And overall, besides all the cool swag that I get to buy and the cars, I really ended up meeting a genuine group of brothers. People that are entrepreneurs, that are like-minded like me, that are working every single day in their craft. E-commerce wasn't just a way for me to live that Instagram lifestyle. It was a way for me to connect with people and meet other hustlers. Just so you guys know I'm not yapping out of my ass, here is my Shopify dashboard. Let me refresh that for you real quick. You're going to see over the last 2 years, did a little bit over $1 million, not looking too bad. And in the last 30 days here, 111K. So, we scaling, baby. We getting there. So make sure you guys stick around and pay attention, because creating viral content is going to be the fundamental step to you guys achieving this right here. If you don't know how to market, if you don't know how to get views and get people to look at your product, you're not going to make sales. Short form content creation, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Snapchat, MySpace. Who uses that one? It's probably the most valuable skill you could learn in 2024. I mean, just look at the stats. 73% of people watching videos online prefer short form content. First of all, it's good for jobs, because knowing how to market and create viral content can open up so many new business opportunities for you and job opportunities. Second of all, it's cost effective. All these other businesses out here, whether it's dropshipping or whether it's starting your own brand, like a lot of these, you need to have at least $5,000 to $10,000 saved up to start. With short form content, completely beginner friendly, and you can create all the content with your phone anytime, anywhere. And last, it's an evergreen need. Whether you have a personal brand, you're working with clients, or you're running your own business, you're always going to need more customers. You're always going to need more marketing material. Section 1, content creation. We're going to be talking about how to create thousands of viral content ideas effortlessly to use for your niche or your business, or both. The first thing you guys got to understand is the viral algorithm. So this algorithm is the same whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube Shorts. The short form content algorithm mainly is the same across all these platforms. For the purpose of this training, we're going to be talking about TikTok, but you can use it for all other platforms. So what the TikTok algorithm loves is, first of all, watch time. And especially replays, meaning if people watch your video multiple times, that's very, very important. And the second thing they look at is trickle watch time, meaning if people are watching your video that went viral, going to your page, and they're consuming other content, that means your content connects with the consumer. They watch a lot of your videos. The algorithm says, hey, we want to give you a big fat kiss, and they're going to promote you. They also like shares and likes, comments, and follows. These are all great. These will help your video go viral, but it's not the determining factor. The first two of watch time are way more important. Now, what the TikTok algorithm hates is instant scrolls and skips. This means that usually you're not getting people's attention right away. They're scrolling past the video because your video sucks. There's not a good hook. But boy, oh boy, we're going to show you how to get that good hook here in a second. Number 2 is people are reporting the video. And number 3, people are clicking not interested. These are all going to harm your chances of going viral. These are key metrics you want to pay attention to. Your watch time, try to have it be as high as possible. What I like to aim for is at least 25% or above of the full video watched. So for example, if your video is 10 seconds, you want to make sure people are at least watching 2.5 seconds of it. Now, you want to keep your retention rate. This means the actual amount of time that people are watching your video, how long are you keeping them on the video, above 70%. Usually, if you're under 70%, especially in the first 3 seconds, if you see it just drop down like way crazy, it means that you need to redo your hooks. Your hooks aren't good enough. People are scrolling past because your video's not getting their attention. Next thing is the traffic sources. So following means that your followers are seeing the video. Personal profile means that usually your video goes viral and people are visiting your page and then watching those videos. Now, the most important thing that you want to pay attention to is the For You traffic source. If you're getting anywhere over 1%, 2% on the For You tab, that means your content is going viral. And it's good because it means you're not shadow banned. Being able to analyze your video performance is going to give you real-time feedback. It's going to tell you, hey, is my hook good? Is my hook not good? Am I retaining people? Where are these people coming from? Next, we're going to go over account setup. So it's really important that you set up your account correctly. These next tips will make sure that you have the best chances of going viral. A lot of people think, I can just log into my account and I'm going to go viral. But that's not the case. So first of all, we're going to warm up the account. Now, if you have a existing account and it's not really getting views, it's getting less than 100 views, I would say go ahead and create a new one for the purpose of this training. Now, to warm it up, you're going to spend at least the next 48 hours, the next 2 days, going on there maybe 30 minutes a day and just kind of scrolling, liking some stuff, swiping around. If you don't do this, TikTok's going to think your account's a bot account. Like, if you literally just create your account and you start posting hundreds of videos, they're going to be like, oh, this guy's a bot. Next, what you're going to want to do is upload a clear profile photo. Don't put anything inappropriate here because else you're going to be shadow banned. Stay away from the big busty Latinas. I know you love those, Mike. Now, you're going to want to add a bio with a slogan of your product or a description of your product or a description of your business, basically just describing what you are and what you're doing. For example, this musician put, I wrote songs and tell dad jokes, Victoria's Secret out now. That's their bio. And last, what you're going to want to do is record 15 random videos and add them to the drafts. I don't know why this works, but the accounts that I don't do it on seem to not perform as well. So literally you can just record your table, record your face. It doesn't matter. They could be 3-second long videos. Just make 15 drafts, put them inside there. You don't have to post them. This is going to tell TikTok that, hey, this guy's actually creating content. He's getting ready to post content. Let's get ready to push him. Now that you guys understand the TikTok algorithm and how to set up your account, let's talk about how to actually come up with thousands of ideas for new content every single month. So competitor research is going to be the first thing that we're going to do. This is really the heart of all online businesses. You don't got to reinvent the wheel. Just redesign it a little bit. Add some cool colors to it. By simply observing what's already working well for others and putting your own spin on it, simply just observe what's already working, put your own spin on it, and then create it. If you keep doing this at scale, you're bound to get a winner. I mean, don't create 5 videos and then be like, Dom, I can't go viral. It didn't work. No, you're going to have to create maybe 50 videos. But once you hit it, you're going to hit it big. What you're going to want to do first is open up TikTok. You can open up Instagram too if you don't like TikTok. If you're like, hey, Chinese Communist Party, I'm going to stay away from that. All right, whatever you want to do. Open up TikTok. Yeah, okay. You're going to search your niche or keyword in the search bar. So if you have a clothing brand, you're going to search clothing brand. If you do makeup, you're going to do makeup tutorial. If you're a musician, you're going to search something like music talk or music TikTok or rapper talk. Now, I get this question all the time. People say, I don't have a niche. Like, I literally don't have a niche. Like, what's going to make me the most money? What's going to have me printing? The truth is there's no magic niche. There's no magic products. Really, there's opportunities for money to be made in any niche with any products, and you just have to put in the effort and be able to add value. Of course, pick something that you're going to enjoy, that you can actually see yourself creating videos with every day. Obviously, if you freaking hate dirt biking, don't create a page about dirt biking because you're never going to be able to create content. And pick something that you can actually do like inside of your house. Don't pick something where you have to drive 30 minutes every single time you want to film and then turn this thing on, then get all the equipment, then get the editors, because you're not going to end up doing it. You're going to get lazy. What the market is looking for is solutions to their problems. So if you can find their problems, you can give them solutions with short form content, you're going to be winning. Now, when you're on TikTok and you search your niche, you're going to do filters. If you click on the top right corner, you're going to see those like 2 little dots with the lines on them. Open my phone up right here. Okay, so filter by date posted. And let's begin with past 24 hours. And what you can also do, let's say your niche isn't getting enough views, or there's not enough videos that are popping. You can try this week or this month if you aren't getting good results. And You can also experiment with sort by like count. If the first page results just aren't like that many views, you can just see what's getting the most likes. Our goal now is to find videos that are green videos. I'll explain what this means right now. Green is like the holy grail of all content. It means that it's a video that's going viral on a small page, meaning that the content is really good. It's viral content, because if a page has 10K followers and a video pulled 2 million views, it's probably because the video is good. Like there's no tricks at a 10K page. It's not like they have millions of followers that are jumping on the video to watch it. Does that make sense? The next is going to be green/yellow/red video. So this is content that's going viral on an upcoming or big page. And again, this could be due to because they already have a large following and they're jumping on a trend. So like if I have, I have almost 3 million followers and I jump on a trend and it gets 500,000 views, it could have just been because I'm already popping and I jumped on a trend, right? But these are still good to recreate. Yellow just means that they're getting less than 500K views on kind of a big page. These are also good to tweak and recreate. Literally the only thing you want to stay away from is red, yellow, red, or red videos. This means that this content is just doing trash, even on big and upcoming pages. So you don't want to recreate these. Sometimes big creators will post trends that are popping and they just won't hit because they didn't make the video right. It wasn't entertaining enough. But 99% of the time, don't recreate these videos. And again, stick around till the end and I'll send you guys the Google spreadsheet so you can do everything for your own niche. Section number 2 is the viral formula. Actually creating the content is what most people have trouble with. But after creating tens of thousands of pieces of content, too much content, I'm sick of it. I've created too much. I've boiled it down to a simple formula that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. Here is the viral video formula. And there's one simple formula I've been using to create all my viral content. Literally all these videos, if you watch them, they follow the same type of formula. So they have an engaging hook, some type of storytelling, and dynamic editing. Those 3, you're bound to go viral. I structure my viral videos with this formula. So in the hook is obviously the most important part in the first 3 seconds. Then is going to be the actual storytelling, which is usually anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds. But I've even seen videos now that have 40, 50 seconds long of storytelling, right? So you can really stretch it out if your story is interesting. Call to action at the end, that's totally optional if you guys have a product or if you're driving people to go to your website. And an outro, this one's also kind of optional. It's totally up to you, but sometimes I think it helps close out the video. So why are hooks so important? You guys already probably heard this, but like the hook is the most important part of the video. I mean, with how fast people are scrolling nowadays, those 3 seconds are going to determine if your video goes viral or not, because it's going to determine if people actually stop and watch your video. Unlike YouTube, where there's like a thumbnail and a title, there's none of that on TikTok. So this means that when somebody clicks on your video, they're kind of sampling it. And once they click, you have to get them to stay. Now, there's a few different types of hooks. First, we're going to go over physical hooks. A physical hook is, an abrupt action in the video, like something blowing up, someone doing something ridiculous, something colorful in the background, some dude wearing a sombrero with a mustache in the background, an awkward camera angle, person jumping into a frame. Here's my buddy with big googly eyes, popping his eyes out, right? So these are all physical hooks. It's physical. Something that's on the screen, colorful, abrupt. It's getting people's attention. You can also do this with the camera angle, with how you pan in the camera, with how you cut it into the frame. And the second one is going to be editorial hooks. Editorial hooks are usually stuff that I like to consider that you do in post, like whether it's captions or music, or some type of audio, or it could also be the storytelling that you say. So some type of crazy remark in the beginning, some interesting caption on the screen, text popping up quickly, some funny sound effect, whatever that thing is that's going to get people's attention. I like to combine both. I usually like to have some dude in a sombrero saying something outlandish. Now, after you get people's attention, you actually have to keep it, because if people click off of your video, that's not really going to do you any well either. Most stories nowadays are boring, drawn out, and they don't have any conflict. Your story is the bulk of your video lengthwise, so you have to be engaging or your retention is going to suck. My winning storytelling formula is going to be some type of situation and a conflict. So I either combine everyday situations or like a strange one-off situation. And remember that pain is going to sell more than benefits, especially when you're selling a product. There's over 100 different types of weed, but which one's the best? Over the past 20 years, scientists have been extracting different parts of the cannabis plant to see which combination of cannabinoids is the most powerful. THCO, 300 times more powerful than regular weed. This is what we need.
Bro, not everybody wants to be blasted out of their minds, man. Maybe some people want CBG a little less. I don't want to be zooted out of my mind. I just want to be nice, chilled, relaxed.
I hear you. HHC, 1,000 times more powerful than regular weed. How about that one? Turns out there is no best strain, just a strain that's best for you.
Yo, the gang, you feel me?
We need help figuring out our next strain, so comment the effects you want to see below. That was an example of an engaging hook, storytelling, and a call to action at the end. So when you're selling a product or service, there's a few ways you can do a call to action. You could do a direct one, exactly what I said in the video. Hey, we need a new name for our strain, comment it down below. That's gonna get the comments up, and that's gonna push more engagement on there, and it's gonna push more virality. And last, the final step, my favorite step, because I do like that money, is turning clicks into customers. So now that you know how to actually make your content, how to think of it, how to make it go viral, how do you actually sell your product or service or get leads? What a lot of people fail to understand is that your profile is your funnel, meaning that everything on your page needs to be intentional with the purpose of selling yourself, your service, your product, whatever it is. Whether you're creating content for your own business or to push yourself or to push your own products, this is massively important. So obviously, no brainer, you gotta have a good professional photo, you gotta have a bio with some type of results, some type of statistics, a little bit about what you do, and then your offer. For me, I say, DM me for business help and sign up for my next free training, which you guys are here right now, and a link in your bio to whatever you're selling or whatever your offer is. And at least for TikTok, you need to have at least 1,000 followers. For Instagram, you don't. For YouTube, you can actually add a link directly inside of your YouTube Shorts videos, which is so clutch, so fire. I see a lot of people missing this, but intentionally pinned videos, these are kind of like your lead magnets for your products. These are super important. So within those pinned videos, you can have at least 3 on Instagram and 3 on TikTok. You're going to be showing reviews, answering questions, giving product descriptions, showing testimonials, results. For example, here's some skincare brands because, I'm in touch with my inner beauty. I think I actually have some of these. I'm trying to say silky smooth, Yes, I know they're freaking girls' products, but men can use them too, guys, all right? So look at their 3 pinned videos. They're usually talking about, showing like this one, before and after of a juicy pimple, and then the pimple disappearing, before and after, super powerful. They're showing testimonials, Hailey Bieber using their product. They're showing the viral glow recipe duo, showing using their 2 products to have some type of results. They're showing a photo shoot of their models before and after of the makeup, right? So it's a lot of stuff that's selling the products more, and it's usually not super hard sells. So now we know how to find ideas, how to make viral content, and how to set up your profile. In 2024, by far the easiest way to monetize this skill of content creation is by using TikTok Shop. So if you've been living under a rock, TikTok Shop lets you sell other people's products and get a nice, juicy commission of it. You've probably seen hundreds of these videos on your For You page, and that's actually because TikTok is boosting those videos in the algorithm. Because they're trying to make their little percentage off of you getting your sales. And the best part about this is, if you're a little bit camera shy, you don't like, being the star of the videos, like your boy Dom, you don't even have to use your face or your voice in these videos. Take, for example, this hairbrush right here. Just in the last 30 days, it did over $1.3 million in sales. A hairbrush. Who would have known people would have bought a hairbrush on TikTok Shop? This Oh yeah, wow, look at these guys. This couple right here, they only have 15K followers, and they were able to make 75K just from posting a few videos with this hairbrush. Or this work journal right here. You guys have probably seen this if you're on TikTok. It did over $11 million in, what is this, 2 months? Yeah, that's nuts. And this is, I think, the top creator that was selling it. They only have 33K followers, and they made 220K just from posting a few videos with it. Now, normally when you start a TikTok shop, you have to have 5K followers to actually add things and start selling them on there to be a TikTok shop affiliate. But your boy Dom's going to hook you up, give you a little cheat code on how to do it on a brand new TikTok account, okay? So make sure you guys are following along because I'm going to go through it super fast. Just kidding. So once you have your account set up, your actual account on TikTok, you're going to want to go inside of TikTok Seller Center and create an account on here. Now, make sure you use the same email that you created that TikTok account with and just sign up with that email. And once you sign up as an individual and submit your details on here. If you have an LLC, I think you might actually have an easier time getting accepted. So if you do have a business entity, you can go ahead and do that. But if you don't, it's totally fine. Then for the primary product that you're going to choose to sell, under the category, choose something like shoes or fashion because these are the easiest kind of niches to get approved for. If you choose something like supplements, like I have a Lion's Mane supplement brand that I'm running on TikTok Shop, and I had to submit a bunch of like different docs and like nutrition reports and health stuff. So you don't want to do all that stuff. Just choose something simple like fashion. Now, usually it's going to take like 10 to 20 minutes to get approved, but it might take up to 2 days. Then under the settings, you're going to click on link an official TikTok account. All right. And on there, it's going to give you a QR code if you go on your TikTok and you click on, I'll put a screenshot. I'll put a screenshot here on what to click on. You're going to be able to pull up that QR code for TikTok and boom. All right. Now your account is going to be connected and you can link your own products or you can sell other people's products. Once you have the account set up, go over to the shop tab on your homepage and start looking at trending products. So what I actually like to do is I like to go into specific niches because, for example, I like supplements and products like that, health and care products. I just see they have a lot better rate of selling. But you can also look at little cool gadgets and just stuff that's trending in general and pick a few products from those niches. You should be able to submit a sample request, but sometimes it doesn't let you do it on new accounts. So you either have to buy those products either on TikTok Shop and you can actually get a discount for them. Or what I actually did was I bought the same ones on Amazon so I can get it faster. And if you really just want to get started like right now, most of the products in your house, if you got some stuff on like Amazon or even like your hair gel and your peanut butter jelly for your sandwich, all that stuff is on the TikTok Shop. Like a lot of these brands are putting their products up on there. They might not be getting a lot of sales, but if you're really just trying to get started and you don't want to get a hot product that's already selling, you can find something with 50 to 100 sales that you have in your house, literally link it to your shop and start making videos about that product. Now everyone's gonna start making peanut butter jelly TikTok Shop videos. And here's a little bonus tip for you guys. What I've seen that has been doing really well on TikTok Shop is product videos. Funny like personality types of rants, AI videos, and story times. Here's an example. I like this creator a lot. Her name is Sydney. She did this story time about these, I think it's like some type of supplement, like black seed oil or something. She's killing it on TikTok Shop right now. I think she did like 100K last month and strictly selling other people's products. She doesn't have her own brand. So check out this video.
Guys, listen to me. Please do not be stupid like me and try taking both of these. I don't need none of y'all trying this dumb shit. Nobody on TikTok is talking about how dangerous it is to mix these two supplements together. This one right here was already too much. It got the sea moss, black seed oil, ashwagandha, ginger. This shit had me up all night after my night shift. I was cleaning my apartment. I was organizing things. I was meal prepping at 3 a.m. I have 2 kids at home and they were sleeping. And I was waking them up to play tag, okay? That's how much energy I had. This one right here on the right, whew, everybody gonna be ghosting you, okay? Because you're not gonna be stressed about nobody. You're gonna be so focused on yourself and stress-free taking this one. I'm really not tripping over anything or anybody with these 2 pills right here, these 2 together. The power you're gonna hold, you're gonna feel like a superhero. You're gonna start flying in midair. Only bad thing is that this sells out quickly. I'm warning you guys right now, there's a bundle deal happening right now on the TikTok shop. I'm gonna put the link on the video. Get it at your own risk, y'all. This stuff is potent.
I love this video, super personality driven. You know, it's fun and goofy. The thing with these videos is you just gotta be yourself. You know, just add your own swag to it, add your own story to it, add your own sauce. That's what TikTok Shop is all about. It's all about being personal. Now, here's an example that I did for one of my brands, Gassy. So, you know, if you're not so outroverted, if you're not so out there, it's all good because you can also do this by using AI voices. I use 11 Labs to do all my AI voices, and then I just edit inside of Premiere. So here's an example of the videos that I actually use to get to 100K profit plus. Editing, great storytelling, interesting hooks. This stuff is killing it for me right now. But it doesn't stop there. After you build your portfolio of content, you can then become a UGC creator. Now, UGC stands for user generated content. Basically, you create product content for existing brands and they either give you a flat rate or you can do a revenue split on profits or you can do both. And I mean, there's plenty of people online. You can literally look on TikTok, you can look on YouTube that are making 10K a month with this literally from their home, filming videos with their iPhone. So here's Antonio. He's a 20-year-old college dropout, messing around with e-com too, doing drop shipping before I met him, and I showed him these strategies. Next thing you know, he starts running up TikTok pages promoting other people's products. I actually interviewed him on this on my YouTube if you guys want to check it out, but he made 114K in 30 days with UGC. The way he actually did this was by doing a revenue split with the company. Because if you tell a company, hey, pay me 114K, most of them are not going to do that. But if you say, hey, give me 30% of profits, 40% of profits, whatever it is, this is how you do these types of numbers. And here's Bryson, who I talked about earlier. I showed him these same frameworks too, and he was able to start an agency actually providing this to other brands because he was getting so many clients that he wasn't able to actually make all the videos himself. So he needed to hire creators under him to make videos for him now. Now he runs a whole agency, kid's killing. He's like fucking dropped out of high school. And the thing that I love about UGC is unlike traditional services, there's low overhead cost. You know, you don't need to deal with the headaches of a regular business. If any of you guys have tried drop shipping, bro, you know the shipping times, the customer service, people complaining, bitching. Like, all you got to do is just create the content. That's it. The scalability is also amazing because you can pump out a month's worth of videos in literally a few days. You can literally do what Bryson's doing and just hire creators underneath yourself and just charge a little bit on top of that. It's convenient. Most product videos can be made anywhere, at any time, in any location. And there's unlimited potential. There's literally hundreds of brands launching every single month, and guess what? They all need marketing material. Especially these brands that are launched by boomers that don't know how to market. They need it the most. There's plenty of them out there. How do we find clients now? Same way, we're gonna use the same research mechanics, same research tactics that we talked about earlier. what you're going to want to search on TikTok, this is going to be for finding brands and for finding dropship store owners, because most of the time these guys need videos. You're going to search TikTok, made me buy it, Shopify, brand, clothing brand, business owner, all of these hashtags. You're literally going to find people that have companies, and there's thousands of them. Find their Instagram. Most of them have an Instagram. Most of these smaller brands too, it's the owners running it, So if you hit them up in the DMs, if you find their personal DMs, you can easily get in contact with them. And see if they're looking for more UGC creators, because chances are if they're just making the content themselves for their Instagram, they're definitely looking for someone to take that weight off their shoulders. Another way you can do it is actually searching UGC and see what other UGC creators, what brands they're working with, and then message those brands on Instagram or email. And the last way to do it is to do whatever your niche is. So let's say like swimming product or toenail clipping product. Okay, maybe not that one. When you're messaging these brands, you want to have some type of social proof, right? You want to keep your message short and sweet. So this is what I like to say. I like to say, hey, company, or whoever the team member's name is. My name is Dom. I'm a UGC creator that's worked with at, tag the company, at another notable brand, and love your products. Maybe they're competitors, maybe someone in their niche. I would love to create some content for the company free of charge. Would you be interested, right? So the reason that I'm saying free of charge is because these guys get hit up all the time from creators being like, hey, pay me $1,000 for this, pay me $1,000 for this, but they haven't worked with you yet. Even me, to be honest, speaking as a business owner, the people that go up to me and say, hey, I'll film 1 or 2 videos for free, and if you like it, we can work. It takes the risk off my shoulders of if I don't know this person's legit or not. And it makes me it's like a no-brainer. It's like, oh yeah, of course I want more content. Let me see what you can do. And then guess what? If you make freaking amazing content, why wouldn't I hire you? You also want to make sure that your social platforms, they show your work. They're nicely branded. They have some types of results, analytics of like past campaigns, other brands you worked with, right? Just make sure the brands, let you share it, right? Because, for example, if they say, hey, you sold 50K worth of products, and you go posting, hey, I sold 50K worth of products for this brand, they're going to be like, hey, you signed an NDA, now we're taking you to jail. So just make sure it's okay with the brand to do it. But honestly, if you ask them, 99% of the brands I worked with are super fine with it. With these 3 simple steps, you now have the skill set you need to first sell products on TikTok Shop starting today. Like you can literally grab products from your house and start it today. Second, you can sell viral content UGC services to businesses for anywhere from $3 to $5K a month per client. Or if you're feeling like a big baller, you can create your own e-commerce store and use those same competitor research methods that you learned earlier to generate content ideas, hooks, and remove hours of work coming up with ads. What you guys have to understand is that the formula is the same. The formula that's been working is the same. But the same tactics and tools that worked 5 years ago, they're not going to work today. But here's the thing. By taking traditional marketing methods and integrating them with the new age, viral tactics, all the stuff that I talked about here today, you're going to be steps ahead of everyone. That's the best thing about learning this type of marketing, this type of skill. It doesn't cost you anything, and the possibilities are endless. With this training today, you can start getting ideas faster. You can actually start creating those product videos, that product content, having it go viral, and start making that dollar bill on TikTok Shop. If you guys have any questions at all, check out the free Discord. I'm inside of there every day talking to you guys. There's a bunch of other young, hungry entrepreneurs talking about TikTok Shop, e-commerce, hot Latina MILFs. I love those. Or you can message your boy on Instagram at DOMINYKAS. Till next time, guys. Peace.